Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Scotia Group Jamaica earned less profit for the six-month period ended April. The financial group's earnings after tax amounted to $4.37 billion, down from the $4.48 billion earned last year. Scotia's mid-year revenue was $21.18 billion, a marginal decline from $21.52 billion in 2021. Now, the group's balance sheet reflects a decline in earnings for its retail banking segment and investment management services. Shareholders of First Rock Capital Holdings have voted in favor of a name change for the company. The motion was approved at the company's recent annual general meeting. The proposed new name is First Rock Real Estate Investments. CEO of First Rock, Ryan Reed, says the new name reflects the entity's key strategic direction. He says this was also a part of the decision to sell its stake in Dollar Financial, which published and closed its IPO recently.
What we found was that many opportunities were coming at the company outside of our core business, and we decided as a board and as a team to really, be cemented in our business model. This was approved almost 24 months ago. The resolution here today for the name change to First Rock Real Estate Investments reflects a strategy around this and to clearly delineate the business strategy for the respective entity, a real estate investment company.
Jamaica's net international reserves, NIR, increased by $23.1 million in May. At the end of the month, the NIR amounted to $3.75 billion. That was able to cover nearly 28 and a half weeks of goods and services imports. Listed company Stationery and Office Supplies has acquired the assets of D&K's Printing and Office Supplies. The company informed the Jamaica Stock Exchange that the acquisition was effective June 6. Stationery and Office Supplies says this will allow it to diversify the product range and increase the manufacturing capacity of its range of Seek products. The region is missing out on billions of dollars from the logistics sector. The Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, has estimated that nearshoring can contribute an average $78 billion in exports of goods and services to Latin America and the Caribbean. It says exports of products could raise $64 billion, while services could bring in $14 billion. The IDB says instituting nearshoring could hasten the region's economic recovery. Now, it says the regulatory framework to make this a reality would make it easier to create a digital marketplace and attract investment. The U.S. currency is being traded for an average $154.34. $123.84 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar and $192.59 for the pound. It's costing an average $167.05 for the euro. And finally, the JC index declined by 1,722 points today, while the junior market lost 10 points. Among today's winners were Epley, CAC 2000 9.5% cumulative redeemable preference shares, Community and Workers of Jamaica CCU deferred shares, Portland JSX, and the Stationery and Office Supplies. Among the losers were Jetcon Corporation, Caribbean Cement Company, Cygnus Real Estate Financial, Jamaican Dollar Shares, Spurtree Spices Jamaica, and Lasco Manufacturing. And that's the Business Day. I'm Vashan Brown. Have a good evening.